Good morning, everyone. My name is Mrs. Fusco. I am Charlie and James Fusco's mom. We're all members at St. Mark's Church, and we miss all of you so much. Can't wait to see you again soon. I've asked to read a story for you. So today I'm going to be reading Joe and the Not So Little Lie. And so this is based on Colossians 3:9. Do not lie to one another, seeing that you have stripped off the old self with its practices. And so this book is by Lucy Bell and illustrated by Michael Garden. Blink! One morning, Joe woke up and looked at the bright sun. What a wonderful day! Joe started walking to meet his friends at the big rock. Joe saw something golden shiny on the grass. What's this, he wondered. Did Rufus forget his horn? Joe picked up Rufus's horn and began to march. He tooted it high and low, just like Rufus. He blew loud sounds and soft sounds. But then Joe dropped the horn and clang! It fell on a rock. It's only a little dent, Joe thought. Rufus will never know. Joe walked quickly toward the field. Up ahead he saw rows of yellow flowers. What's this, he wondered. This must be Hal's garden. Joe started prancing through the flowers. He walked in circles and loops, and he ran in zigs and zags. Having so much fun. Then Joe looked back and his smile turned into a frown. There were a trail of broken leaves and flower petals behind him. It is only a little mess, Joe thought. Hal will never know. Joe started walking quickly towards the berry bushes. He made a big mess. Joe saw some bushes up ahead. A basket of berries was on the ground. What's this, he wondered. Ava picked all the biggest, juiciest berries. He reached into the basket to taste a few. Delicious! He started shoveling berries into his mouth. He gobbled up more and more. Joe looked down into the basket. He'd eaten almost all the berries Ava picked. Just then he heard Rufus howling and blowing his horn. Joe, Rufus called, my horn has a dent. How did that happen? I don't know. Maybe Hal dropped your horn, said Joe. Hal came running to Joe and Rufus. My flowers, my plants, they're all ruined. Who did this? I don't know. Maybe Ava stomped through your field, said Joe. Joe was not telling the truth. Bah! Joe heard Ava crying as she ran to them. Someone ate the berries I was picking all morning. Where did they go? I don't know. Maybe Rufus found your basket. The friends all looked at Joe. Joe, did you do this? They asked. Joe looked down at the ground. Your horn, the field, so many berries. They are not happy. Joe shut his eyes. He knew his friends were angry. He knew he wasn't telling them the truth. Maybe a prayer would help. Dear God, I told a lie and then another and another. Now my friends are angry. Help me tell them the truth so I can make things better. Amen. Joe opened his eyes and faced Rufus. I dropped your horn on the rock. That is why it's dented. He turned to Hal. And I stepped on your flowers and plants, Hal. Finally, he looked at Ava. I ate all of those berries without asking you first. Joe faced all three of them. His voice sounded small and quivery. I am sorry I did those things, and I am sorry I told you lies about what I did. Will you forgive me? Rufus looked at Joe. If you want to play my horn, ask me. I forgive you. Hal pointed to the field. I know you like to play there. Just watch out for my flowers. I forgive you. Ava held up her basket. I can pick extra berries for you next time. I forgive you. Joe looked at his friends and breathed a deep breath. He felt a lot better. The friends started to walk to the big rock, but Joe stopped them. He reached out to Rufus. I can use my hooves to tap out the dent in your horn. Then I want to go to the field. Maybe I can help replant some flowers, he said to Hal. Ava, give me your basket. I'll go to the berry bushes to pick more. Maybe Joe wouldn't play at the big rock that day, but it was still a good day. The end. Such a cute story. So a couple questions to follow up. So why do you think Joe lied to his friends? Do you think he was scared that they would get mad at him? Why is it important to be honest? I'll leave you with that one. All right, so we're going to finish this with a prayer. So everybody close your eyes. Dear God, please help me show love for others by telling the truth, even when I think it would be easier to tell a lie. Amen. Thanks for joining today. Hope to see you soon. Bye.